Welcome to Abacus Online Academy. Today, we'll be doing the rest of the questions of exercise 1.1. Question 3. At Srinagar, temperature was minus 5 degrees Celsius on Monday, and then it dropped by 2 degrees Celsius on Tuesday. What was the temperature of Srinagar on Tuesday? On Wednesday, it rose by 4 degrees Celsius. What was the temperature on this day?
We have already read, and according to that question, let's write the solution. Okay, what does it say? The temperature at Srinagar on Monday was, what was the temperature? It was minus 5 degrees Celsius. And the question also says that the temperature was dropped by 2 degrees Celsius on Tuesday. So we have to find out the temperature on Tuesday. So the temperature at Srinagar on Tuesday, I did not repeat, on Tuesday was, it dropped by 2 degrees. That means you have to minus it. So minus 5 minus 2. What does it say? Same sign. That means you have to add them, but put the bigger sign. That is 7, and the sign is minus. So the temperature on Tuesday at Srinagar was minus 7 degrees Celsius. And the question also asked, on Wednesday it rose by 4 degrees. So you will continue from here, but Monday it was minus 5, then it is minus 7 because it dropped, and again you have to continue it after that. So the temperature on Wednesday at Srinagar rose by, increased by 4 degrees Celsius. So we have to add this, that is minus 7 plus 4. Now the signs are different, so you'll minus them. 7 minus 4 is 3, and put the bigger sign, that is minus. So on Wednesday the temperature is minus 3 degrees Celsius.
Question 4. A plane is flying at the height of 5,000 meters above the sea level. At a particular point, it is exactly above a submarine floating 1,200 meters below the sea level. What is the vertical distance between them?
Let's look at question number 4. As you already read, what was the question? The plane is flying at the height of 500 meters above the sea level. So what you have to find? The solution must be the vertical distance you have to find, like plane and submarine. Submarine is floating 1200 meters below the sea level, and this is the sea level. It's 1200 meters below the sea level, and here you have a plane flying 5,000 meters. So you have to find the vertical distance. That is what we are going to find out. So let's write the vertical distance. As I said, the vertical distance between what? The plane and the submarine. The plane and the submarine. What is the distance? How do you find it out? Is equal to, plane is 5,000 meters above, and you have to find the distance. So minus, the submarine is minus 1,200 meters. It's below the sea level, that's why. So 5,000 minus and minus is plus, then write 1200 meter, then add both of them, you will get 6200. What is a unit? It's meter. So this is the distance between the plane and the submarine.
Question 5. Mohan deposits rupees 2,000 in his bank account and withdraws rupees 1,642 from it the next day. If withdrawal of amount from the account is represented by a negative integer, then how will you represent the amount deposited? Find the balance in Mohan's account after the withdrawal.
We read question number 5. So we are going to write the solution for this. Whatever he has deposited in the bank will be marked as positive integer. Okay, so we have to find the balance in his bank account. So balance in Mohan's account. How do we find out? We'll find out as, balance, it's after withdrawal you will know the balance, right? So plus whatever he has deposited, we said we'll represent it in the positive integer. Okay, so 2,000 he has deposited in the bank. And what did he withdraw? He withdrew like negative. That becomes minus from his account, right? So 1,642. That's what he took from the bank in his account. Okay, so we have to add it. Plus and minus gives you minus. So we'll rupees, it's a common thing, so we'll do it, put it outside the bracket. So 2,000 minus 1,642. So when we minus this, what is the balance that we get? Rupees 358 is the balance that you find in Mohan's account.
Question 6. Rita goes 20 kilometers towards the east from point A to point B. From B, she moves 30 kilometers towards the west along the same road. If the distance towards the east is represented by a positive integer, then how will you represent the distance traveled towards the west? By which integer will you represent her final position from A?
Okay, question number 6. In this question, we have, Rita moving is some distance. Okay, so that's what is given in the diagram. This is west. This is east. Okay, and that's a point A. Okay, what does the question say? Rita goes 20 kilometers towards east. Okay, from point A. From point A. So where is point A? Here is point A. So she moves 20 kilometers. I'll mark it like this. Okay, 20 kilometers from here, and that is point B. Okay, this is the distance that she traveled, and from point A she travels towards point B, and that is represented as the positive integer. Okay, then what does the question say? She moves 30 kilometers towards the west. From where? Along the same road. Okay, from here she reached here, and from here she moves west. West is here, so she comes back 30 kilometers. So this is your midpoint. If you remember the number line, when you cross this midpoint or the 0, this side it is negative. Okay, so 20, and she comes somewhere here, and it is 30 kilometers from point B. So it is marked as negative because after this you have negative integers. Okay, so what do you have to find out? You have to find out, the first question was, how will you represent the distance traveled towards the west? You will mark it as negative because you have reached this point, and after this it's negative. Next question is, by which integer will you represent her final position from A? Which integer? So let's write the solution. I was trying to explain it to you. So this is what you have to find out. Okay, so let's find the solution. Solution is the distance that she traveled towards the west is what? 30 kilometers. But I showed you it is minus 30. Why? Because she crossed the midpoint, point A. Okay, so her final position, from A. So that's what you have to find out. How will you find out? 20, then 20 kilometers, okay, plus 30 is in negatives, so 30 kilometers, okay. So plus and minus is minus, so this is minus 30 minus 20, okay, so is 10 kilometers, that is minus 10. Okay, it's minus 10. So she traveled 20, right? Then she came back 30. So extra is minus 10 kilometers. Okay, that is the final position. She moved from point A.
Rest of the questions will be done in the next video.